What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with a video that I feel like is going to be a little bit controversial, but it's something that I really do need to talk about. I've had this on my mind for a while now, and I've even almost kind of skirted around the idea with the video that I made where I basically talked about the ray gun is trash. But with DLC 3 coming out soon and the summer coming soon, I really want to talk about this regarding guns and Black Ops 3 Zombies. So, I'm not going to talk in this video about what the best gun in Black Ops 3 Zombies is. I'm actually here to say that there is no best gun in Black Ops 3 Zombies. But, more importantly, there's not even a standout gun in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So, that's a really bold statement, and like I said, I feel like this video is going to be a little bit controversial, but I got to explain, you got to hear me out and what I actually have to say about this. And in order for me to do this, I need to back up to the days of World at War. So, when I'm talking in this video, I don't want to include wonder weapons. So don't think about the bows or the Apothecant Servant or the Wonder Waff or the Thunder Gun. None of that. Let's just think about guns. We can include the ray gun because it's kind of like a box gun now. But, you know, box guns, wall weapons, and random guns that you can get from random things and Easter eggs. But no wonder weapons. So let's go back to World at War, okay? World at War was a very basic game. Okay, we had a few really good guns. We had the PPSH, we had the MG, and the ray gun, the Browning, I guess if you want to count that. There wasn't really a lot of variety, but it was clear when you got a PPSH for the box, you were so excited. All right, game's on now, let's go. In Black Ops 1, if we move forward a little bit, we had guns like the Commando, the Galil, again, the ray gun, and mostly the Mustang and Sally's was the gun that really stood out as this is awesome, besides the wonder weapons. In Black Ops 2, we had a little bit more variety as wall weapons started getting a little bit better. So we had things like the AN-94, but also guns like the Ray Gun Mark II, the Hammer, the upgraded Mauser was awesome. So a lot of more interesting guns. But if you notice, these numbers were kept pretty low. We're then going to move into Black Ops 3 Zombies, where we've seen this number explode. We've got guns that people say is the... I've heard people say this gun before is the best in Zombies. The Haymaker, the Dingo, the Drakon, the KN-44, the Brecci, the HVK. There are even some SMGs people just absolutely love. And that has been the thing with Black Ops 3 Zombies, is we've seen a ton more variety. And that is not my complaint. I want to get that out. That is not my problem, okay? We've had some awesome guns in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I like that there's variety. I like that if I'm feeling using a shotgun this game, I can use a shotgun, or I can use a sniper, or I can use basically any class of weapons I want. But my problem with this is how they've added a ton of new good guns. They also took out a ton of bad guns. And that's where my problem starts. So if we look to Black Ops 2 Zombies, because I think Black Ops 2 was very notorious for this, we had some terrible box weapons. The SMR, the War Machine, even just like some snipers and stuff were just trash. You get it, you're like, all right, like what? Game's over. Like why? Like I'm just sad now. But it was kind of funny, and it provided a really awesome contrast versus getting that Mark II out of the box. And you could get a Mark II or you could get an SMR, like the best and the worst. It was very unbalanced, and I like that. And although I love that Treyarch added more awesome guns in Black Ops 3 Zombies, they really buffed snipers and they really buffed shotguns. They also took out anything that was bad, and at first I was like okay with it, but I think that has really affected the way I play zombies, and I am not in a good way, because there, like I said, there was such an excitement when you get a good gun from the box, and now it's like you hit the box, you're going to get something that's at least usable. Now, you're not maybe going to get the best gun like a Haymaker that you really want, but you're going to get something that is usable, and you're going to get something that can compete for whatever you want to say is the best gun in the game, okay? And yeah, I know people are going to be like, what? Like, the SVG, the LCAR-9, like really that's as good as the Haymaker? Yeah, it is now. Not for the actual gun itself, but because every single gun has Pack-a-Punch upgrades, which leads me into my next point. Every single gun that can be double upgraded in Black Ops 3 now is basically a wonder weapon. A gun that kills infinitely forever. That is pretty much wonder weapon status to me. I mean, if you think about the Scavenger, how awesome that gun is, well, on round 100, I don't know, what's terrible gun? A Pharaoh with Blast Furnace is better than the Scavenger. That is crazy. That's crazy, but the Scavenger is not a one-shot kill forever. It's got a damage count. Blast Furnace doesn't. So you see, guys, what I'm getting at is the fact that we've had so many good guns, but there's no bad guns, and with the addition of the double Pack-a-Punch, basically every gun is now equal. Now, some guns have better attributes for different situations, like the Haymaker is really good for killing the Panzerhunter Eisendrache, but in a lot of situations, I like to use something like a Vesper that just shoots really fast. So basically, every gun is equal. It's questionable to me. And if we go even further into this, this is where like I'm just getting a little bit like uncertain with this whole thing. We've gotten new guns in Zetsubo no Shima primarily, like the HG40, the Marshalls, the Razorback, guns that you should think would be awesome, really, really exciting guns. The HG40 provides me with nothing that bought off the wall VMP can't do. The HG40 literally does nothing better than the VMP. Is it more strong, powerful? I don't think so. Maybe better for points. But what I'm saying is, if I have a Blast Furnace VMP or a Blast Furnace HG40, the guns are equal at that point. It really does not matter which one I have, which kind of sucks. The Marshalls seem like they're really awesome and really fun to use, but you quickly realize that they're made for getting zombies out of your way. Why don't you just throw Blast Furnace on? The Razorback, again, great gun, but why don't I just rock a KN or an ICR off the wall? Even the MX Grant, which is probably the most noteworthy gun of that weapon pack, I mean, it's not even really a great gun, but I liked it because it was unique. But what I'm getting at is every single gun just feels the exact same. I hit the box, and I don't care. It's like, okay, you can give me, as long as it shoots bullets, man, like, I can upgrade this, and it's gonna be fine. And that is what I'm getting worried with DLC 3 coming into this, is that DLC 3, we're going to see, hopefully, new guns. Hopefully some World War II Russian guns. Like, maybe the PPSH, remember that gun? Yeah, that would be exciting to see. But if the PPSH is as disappointing as the HG40, well, I don't really even want a PPSH, because then it's just gonna leave a sour taste in my mouth. Do you know what I mean? I don't have a solution for this. I really don't. But I just feel like there needs to be something that makes these new weapons we're getting better. You know, we got our basic pack of weapons, and it's like, all right, these are whatever. But I was expecting more from things like the HG40 and the Marshalls, and they're nothing. They're nothing that any other gun couldn't provide with me, and that's what I don't like. And I don't want the PPSH to be the same. Now, if it's the exact same PPSH we saw in World at War, and then we get double tap on it, and the Pack-a-Punch, and the upgrade, that thing is going to kick ass. But again, once we get to a certain round, like maybe round 40, it's done. It doesn't matter. And I guess, in fairness, that, you know, the PPSH in World at War didn't really matter at a certain round anyways. So that is a counter-argument. That's a great counter-argument. But I just feel like I want to be excited when I get a certain gun from the box. And my biggest problem, I just feel like in Black Ops 3 Zombies, it doesn't matter what I get, because I can use anything. So I'm not really like, okay, I gotta hit the box, gotta really, you know, really get a good gun here, or I'm screwed. There's just not that feeling when I hit the box in Black Ops 3. And even in a lot of maps, I don't even need to hit the box. I mean, or even hit a wall gun, because I just get like an upgraded bow, and I'm good. That's not really my complaint, but again, I feel like there's a lacking of excitement when using guns in Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I don't know what Treyarch could really do about this, because, I mean, honestly, they've done a great job with keeping it fresh and refreshing with a lot of guns being good, but I just feel like there's a certain point where we need a hype gun. We need a hype gun, and I really hope that something can come up with that in Black Ops 3, but I'm not sure. So guys, that's really all I have. Let me know what you think, because I'm very interested to see if you guys agree with me, or if you think that it's good how it is and it's the best system we've had. Really curious, and I just wanted to put this idea out there for you guys. So if you don't agree with me, that's okay. Everyone has different opinions, and I do like what Treyarch is doing, but again, I just want a hype gun. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still here, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.